Yeehaw! Quick trip into town to get some water. This way I can take my semi-annual, semi-monthly shower. Morning, folks. Christmas Eve breakfast. Look at this, folks. Salmon, eggs, potatoes, mushrooms, peppers, onions, some cheese on top. I forget what the name of this cheese is. It's what is this called? It's at the tip of my tongue. It's over at the tip of my tongue. I can't remember this cheese. Does it matter? I guess it doesn't matter. I'm just gonna have a little bit. I have a little bit more in case I get hungry. You never know. Hi, if you like my videos, please click the bell so you can be notified, and come back often because I have new videos every week. A little bit of Tabasco. Tabasco, I'm running out. Call me, Tabasco. Call me. Look, I'm running out. Darn it. What is that cheese called? Now I have to know what the cheese is called. It's the, what is that called? Darn it. Ugh. It's the Parmigiano Reggiano. There you go. I never used to like that cheese, but maybe because at like restaurants and stuff, they just give you the fake cheese. But this is the real stuff, so I kind of developed a taste for it. I never used to like it, the smell, the taste, but now I developed a taste for it. I like it. Anyway, I'm gonna have a Christmas Eve breakfasto. Marina, you want some salmon? Marina, salmon? She likes salmon. She didn't ask for any today, so it's a little bit salty. It's smoked, so I just give her a little bit of taste. But today she already had breakfast, so she didn't want to. But that's my breakfast, folks. And then later today, maybe we'll do some fire and some Christmas Eve dinner outside in the desert under the stars, folks. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be almost 80 today. What is it today? Almost 80? Almost 80, I think. 77 today. And mostly sunny. So you can't beat that, folks. Welcome to the desert where there's nobody around me. Nobody. All alone for miles and miles and miles and, okay, maybe not miles, but I'm alone at least quarter mile, half a mile. Closest neighbor. It was sunny this morning and now it's cloudy, which is okay. It's still about 77 degrees, so not bad. Very comfortable. I'm over here in t-shirt, shorts, flip-flops, and I think my water is just hot enough to take a nice shower. I mean, it's 77 degrees and the water feels nice and warm, so it's not hot, but it's warm enough to take my monthly shower. So I think that's what I'm going to do. It's about almost 3 o'clock, so I think it's perfect time. I don't want to take a shower too late because then the weather starts cooling down, the temperature goes down real quick. So yeah, I think I'm going to take a shower. Marina has been outside for a couple hours now. Where are you, Marina? Oh, there she is. She's under the trailer right there. Yeah. Under the trailer. Yeah, but it's quite pleasant being outside in shorts and t-shirt. When back east, you got to be all bundled up, you know, with a hat and scarf and jacket and gloves. Your fingers are freezing every time you touch metal. Over here, I mean, it's beautiful and very peaceful. Very, very peaceful. Before I keep going on and on and on how beautiful this place is and how peaceful it is, I should take a shower before my water cools down. I think that's what I'm going to do, folks. Hey, Marina. I'll be honest, folks. I wish the sun was shining. As soon as the sun went behind the clouds and I got wet, I feel like it feels like it's in the 30s. I know it's not, but it feels like it's in the 30s. The water was just perfect. The water was just warm enough. So if it wasn't cloudy, it would be perfect. But with the clouds covering the sun, what do you think, Marina? What do you think, honey? You want a shower? It's your turn. Come over here. Papa has some nice cold. Hey, come over here. It's your turn. Hey. Unbelievable. I don't know if you know what time it is, but I can tell you that the wood is burning, the yeast is yeasting, and the flour is flowering. So that's right. We are going to have pizza tonight, folks. It's been a while coming since I've had my own pizza. So today we're going to make 2 pizzas. Now all we got to do, folks, is wait for the dough to rise, which should happen in about an hour and a half. There's no rush, you know. What's the rush? None. We are over here watching the sunset. The sun finally came out from behind the clouds. Kind of cloudy today, but it finally happened. folks, look at this delicious pizza made in the desert. I did kind of like of a thin crust. Usually I double my recipe, 5 cups of flour. I only did 2.5. So it's kind of like a thin crust, but it smells delicious, and I think it's going to taste even better. I'll attack this one first. I forgot my pizza cutter, so I'm going to have to I'll use something, folks. So I'll just eat it like this. It's like a personal pizza, you know. I'll probably use my knife. So yeah, delicious. Look at that, folks. Made in the desert. We interrupt these pictures to bring you a quick word from our sponsor. This video is brought to you by shirts. Yes, if you use the coupon code shirts, you can get 15% off a whole bunch of shirts. Just give me a call, send me your monies, and I will tell you where to buy them. All right, folks, so the secret is not in the making it, but in the eating it. Because if you didn't make it right, then the secret gets out that it's terrible. So oh, terrible, folks. Please never come by asking for pizza. It's absolutely, oh, I can't eat this stuff. Oh, not good at all. It's terrible.
Time to go night, folks. I think I got some smoke up my eyes or some ash or whatever. But it's the price you pay when you sit by the fire, folks.
I hadn't walked much in a while. I gotta start doing that again. Maybe I'll start going early in the morning and then in the afternoon. It's a little chilly, but it feels nice. Woo. Marina, you miss Papa? Did you miss Papa, honey? You did? Yeehaw indeed, folks. Took a quick trip into town on the Harley Lemonson. That's right, still have the Harley Lemonson. Trying to trade it, been looking around. It's hard to find the model year that I want. No, I do not want to delete that. And so as soon as I find the model year and I find a dealer that not only has that bike, but has the ability to trade mine, so to buy mine and then I get theirs, then I will trade. I will get a new bike, but I still have this one, so while I have it, I'm going to ride it. Hopefully nothing happens to it. It supposedly it's fixed now, supposedly, but I've had so many different issues over the past few months that I really don't trust the bike much, but I have no choice. That's what I got. I'm going to ride it, and if I have a problem, then I'll cross that bridge when I come to it. Speaking of crossing bridges, when I left Pennsylvania, near where my work was, I crossed many bridges, folks. Many bridges until I got to Quartzsite. And I had mentioned that I was going to do something that I had never done before. I was going to add up the total amount, the cost to come from eastern Pennsylvania, right at the border with New Jersey, all the way to Flagstaff and then down and then to Quartzsite. I didn't come a straight line. I could have made it a little faster. I also did a few little zigzags, and I'm not adding those extra little miles. It doesn't add up to much, but it's a couple more than I have here probably. So it's not an exact science, folks, but it's close enough. Very close. So this is what I got. I got all my receipts. It turns out that I filled up 12 times. So not every time that I filled up, I was empty, obviously. I don't like to wait until I'm empty. So most of the times I was about halfway full, give or take. And sometimes I was a bit lower. Sometimes, you don't want to go all the way empty, folks. It's not good. Who knows when the next gas station is going to show up. So anyway, 12 times I stopped to fuel up. The total amount of miles, give or take, was 2,550 miles. And the total amount of gallons that I used was 277.548 gallons. So 277 and a half gallons that I used. The total amount that it cost me to fill up was $764.09. And the highest price per gallon that I found along the way was in State College, Pennsylvania. The lowest price was $335 in Hinton, Oklahoma. So there you go. 277.5 gallons to get from eastern Pennsylvania to Quartzsite. $764. So it's not bad. The prices have gone down a little bit. It could have been quite a bit more if the prices were a little bit higher. It could be a lot less if the prices were like a few years ago, like 4 years ago. They were like $1.50, something like that, $1.50. And I could have made this whole trip for, who knows, like $300. So it is what it is. The prices are what they are, and I'm still going to travel from the East Coast, Northeast, to Arizona, regardless. The only deviation here would be going to Florida. I've been missing Florida for a while. Every year I think I'm going to go to Florida, and then I don't, for one reason or another. And if the prices are quite lower next year, I might go to Florida for about a month If not, then I'm coming to Q. This year I had to come to Arizona anyway because I had to change my address and do all the paperwork, get my license and plates, which I will be getting soon. They were supposed to be mailed to me 3 to 4 weeks. I already have them at the mailbox place that I got to have it delivered to. So they're going to send them to Q. So that's another trip on a motorcycle to get those. I don't know if I'm going to get them by this weekend. Probably not. So sometime next week, maybe after the new year. Speaking of New Year, folks, maybe by the time you see this, it'll be almost New Year. When is the New Year? Is it Monday, Wednesday, Tuesday? No, maybe Monday, Tuesday. No, Wednesday. No, Monday. No, Tuesday. Tuesday into Monday is the first. No, Tuesday is the first. Wednesday is the first. Unbelievable. Wednesday is the first, folks. So, Happy New Year, everybody. Hopefully your new year is better than your last year. And maybe I'll see you around Q, folks. But more about that next time. Just as you do not know the path of the wind, and how bones are formed in the womb of the pregnant woman, so you do not know the activity of God, who makes all things. Ecclesiastes 11:5. Noisemakers. They live in the sky, on the ground, and on the water, folks. Noisemakers.